Professor John Broughton from the University of Otago is the latest manawhenua representative to be elected onto the Otago Museum Trust Board. He's also in his 40th year at the university, where he works in the Dunedin School of Medicine and the Faculty of Dentistry. He joins us to talk about his new role. Good evening.
Kia ora.
What is a manawhenua representative?
A manawhenua representative is someone who is there on behalf of the runanga of the Sorohe of Otago, Huirapa in Moeraki.
Is this the first time that you've been involved with the Museum Trust Board?
No, I've been on the Maori Advisory Committee for quite a long time, and was very played a big part in the exhibition of Maori Tonga that went to the Shanghai Museum a couple of years ago.
So what do you hope to achieve in this role?
Oh, well, just as a member of the board, and basically is to, at the governance level, to ensure that the Otago Museum is rated as one of the best museums in the Southern Hemisphere.
Tell us about your whakapapa.
On my father's side, I'm from Ngāti Kahungunu ki Hiratonga in Hawke's Bay, and my mother's side from of Ngaitahi from here, both Kaiti Hubra, Unanga ki Pukaraki and Otago.
Why do you think it's important for the museum to have a distinguished manawhenua representative?
I don't know, distinguished, but well, because a large part of the museum collections is taonga Māori treasures, artefacts. And the Maori Advisory Committee has sort of taken its role as the kaitiaki, as the sort of the overseer caretakers of these very important historical items.
Now your family has donated some items. Tell us about those.
Oh yes, over the generations, way back almost 100 years ago, my grandmother had deposited a lot of our family heirlooms of pounamu, korowai cloaks and other items in the museum, and we've just been continuing that.
You're also an award-winning playwright, aren't you? Tell us about your first play and its links to the museum.
Oh yes, I wrote a play called Te Hoki Mai, The Return Home, which was actually written especially to be staged in front of Mātātua, the wharenui, the meeting house that was in the museum, which has now gone back up north to its original home, and it played there for the first New Zealand Readers and Writers Week way back in the 1980s.
What else have you been involved with the museum?
Well, mainly through the Maori Advisory Committee there, and in, just providing advice and guidance on matters Māori within the museum, playing a lot of ceremonial roles as required there, and welcoming important visitors and things like that.
How do you manage to find the time to fit all these different roles in?
Oh well, you just do. It's just something that you do. It's just part of the lifestyle.
What do you hope to see happen at the museum in the next few years?
Oh, I think we've got a great new director, and I think that the direction and the vision that he has set down for the museum bodes well. As I said, for the museum to become one of the greatest museums in the Southern Hemisphere.
Yeah, we look forward to seeing that. Professor John Broughton, thank you so much for your time.
Welcome. Thank you.